Hi, I'm Juan Matute Guimón, and welcome to a very special edition of FEI Equestrian World. 2019 has seen new crowned champions, legends cement their legacies, emotional farewells, and spectacular sport. With the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games right around the corner and plenty of qualification spots up for grabs, we have seen an electric year of competition. So what better way to celebrate the year than to look back on its very best moments? To start, we head across the pond to the North American League for some Longines FEI Jumping World Cup. 18-year-old Brian Moggre put the jumping world on notice when he took the win in Lexington, becoming the youngest rider to win that class.
Brian, the winner this spring of the World Cup qualifier in Ocala, Florida, ranked inside the world's top 100 at the age of just 18.
Oh, he's not turning, but he's going to make it work. He's going to make it work.
Rowan Willis was faster than Karen Polle, but that was with a pole.
Oh, he's quick. Oh, the horse won't turn, but he's still running. And he goes ahead. Does he?
Yes!
Yes!
The young American looks on course to reach his first Longines FEI Jumping World Cup final in Las Vegas. He is definitely one to look out for in the future. At 14, we have another starlet in the form of German dressage sensation, Semmieke Rothenberger. This past summer, she won triple gold at the FEI Young Rider European Championships. Her outstanding performance at the Europeans saw her follow in the footsteps of her older brother, Sonke, and receive the Longines FEI Rising Star Award.
The winner of the Longines FEI Rising Star Award is Semmieke Rothenberger.
Congratulations, Semmi. Hard work and perseverance pays off.
Being the new FEI Longines Rising Star is an amazing feeling. I feel incredibly honored to have won this award after everything that we've been through this year, and also being the second of the family to have won this award.
And now, over to the Emerald Isle for number 13, where we said goodbye to a legend of equestrian sport. At the Nations Cup eventing leg in Cappoquin, Sir Mark Todd helped guide Team New Zealand to victory, and then, in a shock announcement, revealed he would be stepping away from the sport.
Well, it's not a decision that I've taken lightly to come to an end, and in fact, it was only in the last few weeks that I decided that maybe it would come to an end here. I think the thing I'll miss most is the camaraderie with all the other riders and all the people involved. You know, I've had a long and pretty successful career. I've had wonderful owners, wonderful sponsors, wonderful people who have worked for me, and made a huge amount of friends all around the world through the sport. So I'm very grateful for it.
The two-time individual Olympic champion will be missed. And I believe I speak for everyone when I say thank you, Sir Mark. At 12, we head back stateside to the iconic Kentucky three-day event. All eyes were on Great Britain's Oliver Townend to see if he could defend the title he won in 2018. Clearly, he didn't disappoint aboard his gelding aptly named Coolie Masterclass.
Two from home.
He's done it. Back-to-back victories for Oliver Townend, the world #1 and Coolie Masterclass. Your Land Rover Kentucky champion, presented by Mars Equestrian for 2019. Oliver Townend, Coolie Masterclass.
For number 11, we head back to April to the final of the FEI Vaulting World Cup in Saumur, France. In the men's competition, 19-year-old Colombian Juan Matute Clavijo set the vaulting world alight with his performance of elegance and athleticism, capturing his maiden World Cup title.
He's won 2 gold medals
at the FEI Junior World Championships in 2015 and 2017. This year has been his first FEI Vaulting World Cup series, and at every qualifier he attended, he finished on the podium. In Paris he was second, Salzburg third, and Leipzig he also took the third step on the podium. But he has been excelling here in Semmieke. He's the youngest competitor here in Semmieke. Wow, there are no words. Juan Matute Guimón from Colombia. He is astonishing. Breathtaking to watch. It makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up because it's so expressive, so beautiful. Juan Matute Guimón is FEI Vaulting World Cup winner 2019.
At number 10, we head to Falsterbo in Sweden for the Longines FEI Jumping Nations Cup, where it all came down to the final round from the man nicknamed Swedish Steel.
Peder Fredricson and H&M all in. A clear wins them the competition. One-time penalty, a jump off with Switzerland, one fence down. Switzerland take the title. Good. The crowds are with every stride. Peder Fredricson. Brilliant. How are you feeling, Jens?
It feels good. I think he have the time.
2 to go. Now just the one. A Sweden gonna win here in Falsterbo. Just this big upright. He clears it. The crowds go absolutely crazy.
Beautiful round.
Peder Fredricson, H&M all in. What an incredible performance.
Oh, it means the world. I mean, I had a fantastic couple of years as chef d'équipe. We had the silver medal at home ground, the Europeans. We had a silver medal at the WEG. This beats it all on home ground, on this, for us, historic ground, and as Falsterbo. I mean, to stand there on the podium, you think you're standing next to 4 rock stars, the way the crowd is cheering. So I have no really words to describe it, to be honest.
Back in February, Bordeaux hosted the 4-in-hand FEI Driving World Cup final, where Bram Chardon was crowned champion. An extraordinary feat, considering it was only his second season as a World Cup driver.
Bram Chardon for the Netherlands. Could he be the youngest ever winner of an FEI Driving World Cup final? Look at the way this team are going. He knows he's got a bit in hand, but he also knows mistakes can happen. So we can't risk being off the pace at all throughout this competition. He now just has the last loop. He's got to get round. Are we going to see a new champion of the World Cup? Bram Chardon, he becomes champion. He stops the clock in 5:02.43 seconds.
I can't believe it still. It's amazing, of course, to be here, just my second final, and to be four double clear rounds and to be so far away from the others. It's amazing, of course. Yeah, I think the team every day they grow, the confidence grow by me, and the horses, they felt pretty good all 4 rounds. There were no weak points. That was just simply amazing, absolutely.
At only 26 years old, Bram will be a force to be reckoned with for many years to come. At 8, we head back just a couple of months to the Longines FEI European Championships in Rotterdam, where Belgium and Germany went toe-to-toe to fight for the gold medal in the team jumping competition. And it all came down to this round from Belgium's anchor rider, Gregory Wathelet.
Oh, what a rider.
He can afford one fence down.
One fence down, wow. It's comforting.
If he has one fence down and one time penalty, they lose gold.
Okay. I think he's trying to stay under the time so that he has that little bit of extra.
This, bearing in mind, Belgium have never, ever won a team medal, so they won one of those. Look at the tension. That was brilliant in the kiss and cry.
2 jumps left, my God.
This is unbelievable here in Rotterdam. The Longines upright, he gets over it. It's just the Oxa. He flies it, they got it. That is tremendous. That's history, that's Belgium. Well, what a fantastic moment here in the sport of jumping as Belgium take gold here in Rotterdam.
This was a historic win for Belgium, securing their first ever FEI European Championships team jumping medal and booking their ticket to Tokyo for next year's Olympic Games. The next lady needs no introduction at all. Considered the queen of dressage by most, Isabell Werth comes in at number 7. At the FEI World Cup final in Gothenburg, she successfully defended her title aboard Vigold, bringing her tally of World Cup titles to 5.
This lady has won more medals than anybody I know. I think she's the highest medalist in the equestrian world. Isabell Werth, Vigold for Germany. She's won now team gold in Barcelona Olympics, Atlanta Olympics, individual gold in Atlanta at the same time in '96, Sydney 2000, team gold there, team gold again in Beijing, and team gold again in Rio de Janeiro. Multi-medalist at World Championships, more golds than I wish to mention, as to the European Championship medals as well. Well, she started with a bang.
She's got a smile on her face.
Oh, it's gone up, 88.8. Isabell Werth, she loves it, she loves the crowd love her. World Cup champions 2019.
Vaya was really brilliant. It was as close as this to have the perfect freestyle. I think she was better than ever, and I am so happy. She really deserves it.
Back to Rotterdam now for number 6, where para-dressage star Sanne Voets from the Netherlands backed up her triple gold at the World Equestrian Games in 2018, when she became a double-triple champion after claiming gold in the team, individual and freestyle competitions of the Longines FEI European Championships.
Demi looks as if he's on fire today. Look at that. Mega medium trot. This horse seriously covers the ground in both the trot and the canter.
Well, I think the Sanne Werth's fan club are just getting ready to let rip as she comes down the centre line on what has been another brilliant week for the Dutch rider. And again, the local support, quite rightly, are celebrating another triple gold week.
At number 5, it's Super Steve Guerdat. The Swiss show jumper made it a hat trick of Longines FEI World Cup wins in Gothenburg. After 3 days of competition on board his 11-year-old gelding Alamo, Guerdat put this clear round to claim victory.
Don't get too excited now. Oh. Get up. Oh, gets a little bit quick. Easy.
Ooh, got away with that. 4 to go.
Lucky there.
4 obstacles.
Oh.
He won in 2015 and in
Steady.
16.
Steady.
1 to go. This is...
He's done it! He's done it!
Guerdat the Great!
He's unbelievable!
Takes his 3rd title
of the Longines FEI Jumping World Cup. That man is the most focused athlete you will ever see in a competition. That was absolutely awesome from the world #1.
It's amazing. I didn't expect to win. I tried hard and it worked out. I actually really enjoyed this championship. Just being part of it is already a fantastic life experience, and you know, I try to enjoy the moment and just try to do what I worked for the whole year towards this championship and try and give my best ride in there, and those horses just helping me all the time is an amazing feeling.
Congrats, Steve, for joining the elite club of 3-time World Cup winners. And now off to Barcelona at the Real Club de Polo for the Longines FEI Nations Cup final. The newly crowned champions of Europe, Belgium, went head-to-head with Ireland for the trophy. It all came down to the final 2 riders.
A clear from Cian O'Connor leaves Ireland on 1 penalty, Jess.
Wouldn't they love to win this competition today? And if he could jump clear, that really would put the pressure on Gregory Waterlet, because they came here to win the competition. So whatever happens, it's really exciting at this stage. This is looking good for the Irish.
2 to go. This is absolutely critical for Ireland. It's critical for the Longines title. Cian O'Connor comes to the last. He clears it. That's put pressure on Belgium. That is an incredible performance. Ireland complete on just that 1-time penalty. A clear from Gregory Waterlet will retain Belgium's title here in Barcelona. 1-time penalty. We have a jump-off between Belgium and Ireland.
Phil, bring him home.
12 seconds left on the clock to get home. 2 fences to negotiate.
Oh! Wow!
Well, you
what has happened
couldn't have
there?
written that script. Ireland take the title here in the 2019 Longines FEI Jumping Nations Cup final with drama in the last seconds of this championship.
Obviously my job is a bit easier when you've got such good guys ahead of me. I mean, obviously Olympic qualification was the target all year. We took the scenic route, but we got there in the end, and then to win this world title is obviously the icing on top.
And with that win, Rodrigo Pessoa's team nailed their qualification for the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games. Isabell Werth backed up her World Cup win with more trophies at the Longines FEI European Championships, this time around with Belarus. Pushed all the way by her compatriots Dorothy Schneider and Jessica von Berdo-Verndl, Werth had to take her performance to a whole new level in the freestyle.
Isabell Werth and Belarus riding for a trio of European golds this week in Rotterdam.
Gotta love this version of the classical music with a modernized tone.
At these championships we had 3 riders who we thought could go over 90% in the freestyle. Semmieke Rothenberger was one, didn't qualify through from the special. Charlotte Dujardin was maybe one, didn't qualify through from the Grand Prix. Isabell Werth has left it out here on the field of play. She's made errors, she can't do 90%, and can she even catch teammate Jess von Berdo-Verndl? 10s across the board for that Piaffe pirouette, mind you.
Was it enough?
She's done it! 90.875, Isabell Werth and Belarus. She can't quite believe it herself. 84.3 technical score, 97.4 on the artistic side. Just pushes her over 90%.
An extraordinary achievement from Werth to win 2 major titles in the same year with different horses. After narrowly missing out on individual gold at the FEI World Equestrian Games in Tryon and the FEI World Cup final in Gothenburg, Switzerland's Martin Fuchs finally topped the podium with his impressive Cluny, earning his first major senior gold medal at the Longines FEI European Championships in Rotterdam.
He seems to be not so concerned about his time because he can afford a time fault, but he cannot afford a pole.
The final three. Clear. Cluny, 51.
7.
Been in a silver medal twice. Championships. Can they move into the #1 spot here in Rotterdam? He flies the last.
Fantastic.
He's got a time penalty. It doesn't make any difference. Martin Fuchs with the horse of the year. Cluny, 51, goes into the lead. Martin, whilst he's guaranteed a silver medal, is well aware that this competition is definitely not over yet. Alice, Ben Mayer for Great Britain. He's on 0.62. He cannot afford a fence.
Still looking cool as a cucumber as usual.
Look at the scope.
Pack him in an 8.
It's gone.
Oh, he's going to regret that.
Martin Fuchs claims gold here with the Cluny 51, the 13-year-old gelding owned by Luigi Balleri. Of course, disappointment for Ben Mayer with this 10-year-old Chaco Blue gelding. I'm not sure there's a dry eye in the house. That just shows you what this sport and being a champion means to these riders.
And finally, we reached the #1, where we head to the Longines FEI European Eventing Championships in Lumülen, Germany. And it's another German legend that occupies the #1 spot. Ingrid Klimke defended the title she won 2 years ago in Stregom on board the same horse, SAP Hale Bob, becoming only the second rider in history to achieve this feat.
Well, there is Ingrid Klimke, the current European champion, with the current European champion, SAP Hale Bob. Well, it looks like the overnight 2 are going to stay the same. It is Germany 1-2. That will mean that Germany will be overnight leaders in the team as well, as Ingrid Klimke, SAP Hale Bob jumped the last and stopped the clock with 12 seconds to spare.
What other sport in the world do you have somebody coming in, reigning European champion at the age of 51? It's a wonderful sport. You can go on forever if you're lucky enough to stay in one piece. And Ingrid would have come into the World Games arena this time last year in the lead, in the gold medal position. This time it's the silver. Now he's doubled. Beautifully done. This is exactly the sort of fence that he can do, because he doesn't lengthen his stride out in the way so many eventers do. Now she knows the last fence came down in Weg and everything seemed perfect into it. Don't think about it. Think about looking the other side and doing it.
Yeah, she's done it. Ingrid Klimke becomes the second person in the history since 1953 to win back-to-back European Championships on the same horse.
Bobby is the best. He was so wonderful and he jumped so well. I'm really thrilled. I couldn't believe. I still don't believe it's true, so maybe after the prize giving I know. I always said I came as a European champion, we'll see who knows what I will be next Monday when we left. So now I still have it for the next 2 years. That's wonderful, really.
This remarkable accomplishment saw Klimke pick up the Peden Bloodstock FEI Best Athlete Award at the recent FEI Awards Gala in Moscow. So there you have it, your top 15 moments of 2019. It's been a great year of sport, and we will see you in 2020, where we are sure to be making many more unforgettable memories. But until then, from the Equestrian World Team and myself, Juan Matute Guimón, have a happy new year and goodbye.